Welcome to Future Ready Today, your go-to podcast for all the latest updates and news from the Cedar Rapids Community School District. I'm Joe.
And I'm Isabel. We're excited to bring you this week's episode, filled with key updates, exciting programs, and stories highlighting the fantastic work happening across our district.
Here's what's on the agenda today. We'll discuss updates on the College and Career Pathways program, share highlights from the Triton Jazz Festival, and celebrate Metro High School's winter graduation.
We'll also discuss the Magnet Lottery and upcoming Meet the Magnets event, plus provide reminders about kindergarten and new student registration.
And of course, we'll also spotlight Kennedy Jazz One's incredible achievements and share how the district is working to create future-ready opportunities for all students.
Let's get started and explore how we're shaping a brighter, future-ready community together.
Let's dive in.
All right, so let's kick off with the College and Career Pathways update. Starting off, despite the cold temperatures, 71 parents and community members participated in the second parent advisory meeting on January 21st. Their time and input are shaping the Pathways program entirely, ensuring it benefits all students.
Yeah, it's fantastic to see that overwhelming support and that nearly 90% of high school staff and 95% of parent advisory team members support the revised launch timeline, which does delay the Pathways program by 1 year, which really allows extra time for the schools to better prepare for a successful rollout.
Yeah, let's talk about that new timeline in depth a little bit. For the 2025-2026 school year, it's the preparing to launch phase, with freshman seminar being offered as an elective only and not required. And then in 2026 and 2027 school year, Freshman Academy will launch, featuring required freshman seminars in their designated spaces. And then lastly, in 2027-2028, Upper Academy will launch, expanding the programs to all high schools, including City View and Metro.
And with the Pathways program, we know that there are some major investments that are going on at Jefferson and Washington. And those investments at Jefferson and Washington are funded by SAVE funds and PEPL funds. Construction projects will begin in 2025 to be completed by August of 2026. These upgrades will create specialized Freshman Academy spaces tailored to program needs.
And we have heard the whole conversation of why is Jefferson and Washington getting upgrades and Kennedy isn't? Well, while no immediate construction is planned, designated spaces in the existing building will provide support for the program, and future upgrades depend on the November 2025 bond vote.
Yeah, and really important, next week on January 30th, there is going to be that community informational meeting. Meetings going on at the same time at Jefferson, Washington, and Kennedy High Schools. That's from 5:30 to 7 p.m., where there's going to be updates on the construction, freshman academies, overall the Pathways program. Just a really good opportunity for students, staff, parents, community members to engage with the program leaders of Pathways, as well as the principals of those schools.
And not any less important, our Magnet Spotlight for the week. The Magnet Lottery is now open. Families with students in grades K through 8 can apply for unique theme-based education opportunities tailored to a student's interests, including STEAM, sustainability, leadership, business, and community impact.
Yeah, and then there's the Johnson STEAM Academy, a real standout magnet school integrating arts into the core STEAM subjects, fostering creativity and technical mastery for future career readiness.
Yeah, and then we also are hosting a Meet the Magnets event scheduled for January 27th from 4:30 to 6 p.m. at the Cedar Rapids Public Library. This is a district-wide open house to introduce families to magnet schools and their innovative programming.
So, mentioned it earlier in the intro, but a huge shout out to Kennedy Jazz One as they shined at the Triton Jazz Festival. It was an award-winning performance for them as they won first place in the 4A division, outshining 14 other jazz bands.
And not only that, 4 members received soloist honors. We'd like to mention Camden Neff, Andrew Campbell, Evan Gedkin, and Delaney Steenblock. They were all individually recognized for their exceptional solos.
Yeah, and their victory just really reflects the hard work that they've put in, amazing teamwork, the passion that they have for jazz, and being guided by their dedicated director as well.
And last but not least, Metro High School winter graduation. They celebrated their accomplishments last night, over 20 graduates were honored at the winter graduation ceremony on January 23rd, marking a significant milestone in their lives.
Yeah, really cool event. Helps celebrate the graduates' perseverance and their personal growth, really setting the stage for their future success.
And then let's not forget to mention kindergarten and new student registration are now open. Families can now register new students entering grades K through 12 for the 2025-26 school year. Kindergarten eligibility includes children turning 5 on or before September 15th, 2025.
Yeah, and the current CRCSD families must complete that annual verification starting April 1st of 2025 to make sure they confirm their enrollment and update their kiddos' information.
And then any parents or families wondering about preschool registration, that is opening at a later date, and we will give you the information as soon as possible.
That wraps up this week's episode of Future Ready Today. We hope these updates gave you a clear picture of the incredible work happening across our district and inspired you to stay connected with our community.
Before you go, don't forget to check out more of our podcast episodes. CRCSD Homeroom dives deep into conversations with district leaders, alumni, and other inspiring individuals who are making a difference in our schools and beyond. It's a great way to get to know the people shaping the future of CRCSD.
And there's so much more to come, so be sure to subscribe and never miss an episode. Follow us on social media for updates, stories, and all things CRCSD.
Thank you for tuning in to Future Ready Today. We'll see you next time.
Stay inspired, stay connected, and stay future ready.